YouTube. And now it's a beautiful Sunday. It's sunny, as you can see. And I have a question for you, for you guys. Where, or I should say, what does your pot of gold look like in detail? Can you define your pot of gold and what it looks like at the end of your rainbow? Now, if you have watched my last video, you would find out that the pot of gold I'm talking about is your reward, is your success. Now, after your rainbow, what does it look like? Now, when I speak about rainbow, it's a metaphor for your journey. So after your journey, what does your pot of gold look like? What does your success look like? What does your reward look like? If you can define that you're halfway through your journey already, all you have to do, and you've heard this plenty of times, is reverse engineer your steps. You have to break it down into manageable pieces of your journey. Now, if you watched my other video, I talk about a map. What does your map look like? What does it entail? What are the details of that? The more you're able to define your map, your rainbow, hence your journey, then you can begin to go on your journey, and it becomes more clear. If you're not able to define your pot of gold, then you haven't begun. The journey would be all over the place. It would be sometimes zigzag, sometimes up and down, and worst case scenario, in circles. That's the last thing you want to be in or end up doing, is going in circles. Now, it takes thought, it takes strategic planning. Your planning has to be purposeful. You actually have to know what that rainbow entails, or you have to go about doing that. Now, on your journey for your pot of gold, many factors come into play. Many outside factors come into play in that journey. That's where you have the outside elements, which outside elements you can't control. You can't control the outside elements. Just like you can't control the weather, but what you can do is prepare the best way that you can of what you're able to control. For example, it's sunny out. When it's sunny or hot, you can wear your shades to protect your eyes from the sun. You can wear your hat, to protect your face. You have a choice of wearing shorts if it's really hot, or a short sleeve, or a short sleeve shirt. Just like when it's winter, in the wintertime, or when it's raining, you have your raincoats. You have your rain boots. And these are different ways to prepare for the weather. Now, the more you're prepared, the more smoother and less rocky your journey will be. Okay, so your pot of gold, it takes, effort to plan and to know what your pot of gold looks like. Now, it's easy to be like, okay, my pot of gold looks like this. My pot of gold looks like that. Okay, that's one step. Now the crucial steps, right? How am I going to attain my pot of gold? How can I experience my pot of gold? For example, right? If I want to, travel, if I want to say, oh, I want to go to Florida, and I'm all the way, if I'm like in Arizona somewhere, I'd say, okay, what funds do I need? Do I have the funds? How do I want to get there of traveling? Okay, I'm going to take a plane. Okay, what flights do I want to take? But but before that, where do I want to stay? And what do I want to do when I get to Florida? See, these are all the plannings and examples of plannings that you end up doing. And the more that you can pan out your steps, then you be much closer to your rainbow. Now, if you just skipping steps, your journey is going to be zigzaggy. It's going to be all over the place. But when you plan, it's more smooth. It's like a smooth up and down, and some curves, right? Because those up and down in the curves are the elements and on the outside sources, occurrence that you can control. Because during that journey, you don't know if a flight's going to be canceled, if it's going to be too full, that part. Or for some reason your flight's not available. That's the curves, and the ups and downs. But yeah, what is your pot of gold look like? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell button. And make sure that you comment your comments are very appreciated. All right, y'all. Have a good one.